Of these problems, the quieter you are, the faster I can go. The quieter you are, the faster I can go, and then you guys can have time to get your problems done and then be done. Not have to worry about anything from me over the weekend. Thank you. All right, for all of these problems, I'm going to go ahead and write down what the original A is, what the original B is, and what the original C is. So I want you to do the same. So for all these pictures, that's how we're going to start it. You can use the markers. I was going to have you do one color for reflection and one color for translate. I thought it'd be more fun and more exciting.
I think I broke my foot.
I can't see.
I'm sorry, Alex. Okay, can you tell me what what this A is?
-4, 9.
-4 what?
9.
Yeah, -4, 9. I'm sorry. And how about the B?
-4.
Okay, -4, 3. And how about the C?
-9, 3.
Good. All right. So the first one, I want to reflect it over the x-axis. So which one is the x-axis?
The bottom, like the horizontal.
Yes, it's the horizontal one. And I decided I would use a highlighter because I thought that made it super exciting. All right, so whenever you reflect over a horizontal or a vertical line, that is super easy. If it's a vertical line, you just count how far away you are from it, and you make that same count on the other side. If it's a horizontal line, you count how far away you are from it, and you make that count on the other side. So anytime you have a horizontal or vertical line, it's just real easy to flip over it. So you just count how far you are away, and then make that count again. Count how far you are away, and make that count again. So how far is A away from the x-axis? No, the A. The A is 9 away from the x-axis, so I have to count 9 the other way, and this is where my new A would be called A prime.
Can we count this whole line stuff
Okay, can you tell me what the ordered pair is for A prime?
It is
-9, -3, -9.
-4,
-4, -9. Okay, so how far away is B from the x-axis? 3, so I'm going to go 3 the other way. And what would you call B prime? What's his ordered pair?
-4, I can't keep up with it.
There we go. B prime is -4, -3. Am I moving too fast?
Yes.
And how far away is C from the x-axis? 3, so I'll go 3 the other way. Choop, choop, choop. And here's my new C, called C prime. No, this is the x-axis.
I already messed up my color.
Okay, so what's my new C?
-9.
-3.
There we go. That's okay. All right, so it's real easy to reflect over a horizontal or vertical line. You just count how far everything is away from it and make that count again. How far away is it from it? Make that count again. Okay, so this guy right here is my reflection. What's another word for the word reflect?
Symmetry.
I was looking for something different, starting with an F. Flip. A reflection is a flip. Can you imagine folding your paper over that x-axis? When you flip the paper over, when you flip that triangle over that line, it would land on top of this one?
Yes.
Okay, so a reflection is a flip. A translation is a slide. A rotation is a turn. And a dilation? Yeah, it gets smaller or bigger. Okay. So next one I want to do is translate. So I'm going to use a different marker. So I can do this 2 different ways. I can do it like how we talked about the one on the board, where I take the x coordinates and subtract 4, and take the y coordinates and subtract 3, and get the answer that way. I could do it that way. Or I could know what this is telling me to do, how the object moves left, right, up, down. Do you know what this x minus 4 is telling you to do? Yeah, it's telling me to subtract 4 from the x, but how is it telling me to left 4? Okay, and what about the y minus 3?
I don't think that's the answer.
Down 3. Well, I could do it two ways. That's what I was saying. I could do it two ways. I could take my x coordinate and subtract 4 and get that answer. I could take my y coordinate and subtract 3 and get that answer. Or I could just move the whole triangle left 4, down 3, and then figure out where they are. So I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to take my A, and I'm going to go left 4 and down 3. So here I go left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's my new A, and that is called A double prime. Can you tell me what the ordered pair is for A double prime?
No.
It is negative 8.
Good. Negative 8, 6. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with B. So I'm going to take my B, and I'm going to take it left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 3. 1, 2, 3. So here's my new B, called B double prime. Where is he?
Negative 8, 0.
Yes, negative 8, 0. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my C. So my C, I'm going to take it left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 3. 1, 2, 3.
George, you're going too fast.
No, you're going at pretty good speed.
I'm telling you, Alex is
She's
lying.
going too fast.
See, he's lying to you.
Well, I'm just counting.
Well, some of us are concussed, and we gotta take that into consideration.
Where's my new C?
Negative 13.
0. Negative 13, 0. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw this triangle.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
And this is a translation. So a translation is when the triangle slides, and a reflection is when the triangle flips. But I wanted to say, again, I could get these answers a different way. If I would have taken the x, the negative 4, and subtracted 4, that's another way to get the negative 8. I could have taken the y, the 9, and subtracted 3, and that's another way to get the 6. So you can do the translation a variety of ways. Okay, we're not going to do any C's today, but don't cross them out. So we'll do C's after I teach you about rotations on Monday. So don't do C's, but don't cross them out either.
Cross them out right now.
The ordered pair, here the x-coordinate's negative 8 because you're left to 8, but then because you're not up or down, your y's a 0. Okay, let's go to number 2. Do you notice that number 2's triangle is the same as number 1's triangle?
Yes.
Okay, so my A, B, and C are going to be the same A, B, and C that they were for number 1. Abel, can you guys please stop talking? So my A is negative 4, 9, my B is negative 4, 3, and my C is negative 9, 3, because it's the same triangle that we had for number 1. So I just recopied the ordered pairs.
I
think it will go to
Now we can.
Okay, first thing I want to do is I want to reflect it across the y-axis. So which one is my y-axis?
The y-axis is the one that's going vertical.
Okay, so it's a vertical axis. Okay, so like I said earlier, when you flip over a horizontal or a vertical line, it's just real easy. You count how far away you are from it and then make that count again. So let's start with A. Abel, can you tell me how far away is A from the y-axis?
4.
4, so I'll go 4 the other way. And here's my new A called A prime. And what is the ordered pair for A prime?
The face is perfect.
4, 9, good.
Why?
Well, I should have recorded earlier. It was silly of me to wait. Okay, B. How far away is B from the y-axis? 4. So I'm going to go 4 the other way. Here's my new B. B prime. Where is he?
4, 3.
4, 3. And then C. How far away is C from the y-axis? Not 8.
9.
9. So I'll go 9 the other way. And there's my new C called C prime. And what's his ordered pair?
9, 3.
9, 3. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw this triangle. And this is a reflection across the y-axis. So, easy enough to flip over a horizontal or a vertical line? Just count how far away it is from it and make the count again. Okay, now I want to translate it. So, what is the x plus 4 going to make the original triangle do?
Move up 4.
Not up 4. It's going to go right 4. And the y minus 8 is going to make it go down 8. Okay, so I want you guys to take a moment, take your A, your B, your C, take it right 4, take it down 8, and then figure out what your new A is, A double prime. Figure out what your new B is, B double prime. And figure out what your new C is, C double prime. And then I'll call on some people to help me out with that.
Wait, new colors on mine.
Yeah, I do one color for the reflect and one color for the translate. I threw them away.
All the woods?
I didn't throw them away though until like August. They had sticks.
Really cool.
They had sticks last year. You guys had the little names in the bag
I was gonna,
Wait, why? Why did they have names if we had 6?
because I called on you a lot more than I called on them because their whole class was flip modeled and so they watched like all the lessons at home. Whereas like I taught your lessons live in class, so I would ask you guys questions while I taught. Whereas I asked them questions
and we didn't answer.
in the video.
Ask her though, our class. It was just our section, our area though. Everybody else was like quiet. Like, everybody over there and over there was quiet. And it was just our area.
No, our class was really loud. It was just us in the back where it was really bad.
See, I sat in the house. That's where my seat.
Our class
That will
broke the
forever be
chair.
my seat.
Just say that.
Like
I thought we broke the chair.
first
I thought
week.
when Austin sat on it, Nicole jumped on him, the arm broke.
Well, I don't know when it initially broke. I always blame my fourth period because I know they
We had
didn't.
it
Well,
first period and it broke.
Everything was our fault.
then maybe. But my fourth period would put 3 people in the chair like every day. So
Every
But
day.
Austin was sitting on it.
They even tried to put a water balloon.
And then Cole went and jumped over.
are we ready?
Yeah, Ryan tried to put a water balloon underneath one of the couches. I was like, what are you doing? Stop, that's not right. He's like, no, it's good. I was like, no, take it out.
No, she loved our class. She woke up to us.
Exactly right.
We were her first period. We gave her her break.
Okay, if you guys could let me listen.
Let's hope I'm Shirley.
Okay, Cameron, I drew you. Where is your new A?
Middle of test, just maybe.
Okay, that is at
singing.
0, 1.
0, 1. Good. Because A goes right 4 and down 8, and after it goes right 4 and down 8, it does land right there at the 0, 1. So that's the new A double prime. Okay. Delyn, how about your new B? Good. 0, -5. So B did the same thing. It went right 4 and down 8, so it landed at 0, -5. And Trevor, how about your new C?
I didn't do that. Make you get up or down?
Can you do it real quick?
Getting in your desk.
Sure. C's going to go right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And can you tell me, Trevor, where that is?
Negative.
I don't want to go to
-5, -5. There it is. Okay, so this guy right here. Okay, I have noticed the last couple days that people don't like to be quiet while I talk. And I hate that. It really, really makes me angry. I may not look angry, but it makes me angry because I find it to be very rude and disrespectful because I'm trying to do what I need to do to try to help you, and I don't need you talking because it's just really rude. 1, it gives me the idea you don't care what I have to say, and 2, it prevents other people around you from hearing as well as they could. Plus, this isn't that difficult, so I just wanted to get it done, let you have your time, and then be done. Okay? All right. I'm skipping the next one, number 3, and I'm going down to the number 4. I do want to write down all of the original points again. So, can you tell me once again, what's that A you see right there? I know it's the same as all the other pictures. So, -4, 9. -4, 3 for the B, and Negative 9, 3 for the C. Okay. This time, I'm going to reflect it over the line y equals x. This is where you have to know if this is a diagonal line, a horizontal line, or a vertical line. What kind of line is he?
That is a
Diagonal line. Anytime you have the y and the x, it's going to be a diagonal line. If you only see a y, not diagonal. If you only see an x, not diagonal. But if you see the y and the x, it will be diagonal. So every time it's diagonal, the first thing you plot's the y-intercept. What's the y-intercept to this? 0. So that's the first thing I'm going to plot on my y-axis, is at the 0. And then what's the slope of this line? 1. So since the slope is 1, I'm going to go up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. Or I can go down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1. And this right here is the line y equals x. He's special. Does anybody know who he is? Yes. He's the linear parent function. He's the linear parent function. We talk about that in Algebra 1 because they like to bug you about that on standardized tests. Okay, when we reflect over this guy, we have a rule. And that rule is take your xy coordinate, whatever it was originally, and it's going to become yx instead. So, do you know what your new a is if you follow this rule?
9, -4.
9, -4. It tells you to write your y first and the y is 9, and write your x second and the x was -4. So it was just telling you write the y first and the x second. Okay, so then I'm going to plot that. I'm going to go right 9 and down 4, and there's my new a called a prime. Okay, so now I need my new b. So if I follow the rule, what would the new b be? 3, -4. Good, so I'm going to go right 3 and down 4. So that's my new b, b prime. Okay, and then if I follow the rule, what will the new c be? 3, -9. So I go right 3 and down 9, and there's my new c. And there is a reflection across that linear parent function, the y equals x line. So if you could imagine folding your paper over that diagonal line, those two triangles would land on top of each other. So everybody good with the rule telling them what to do? Okay, now I want to turn the page. And I want to go to this next one. That should be number 5, so let me cross him out. He should be number 5. And I'm going to write down my A, my B, and my C. And it's different this time because this is a different picture.
Yeah, it's a different picture. Here's number 1, isn't it?
So what's A this time? Should be 710. So A is 710. How about B? 7-4. Good. And how about C? 2-4. Good. All right, this time I want to reflect it over the line y equals -x. Is this going to be a diagonal line? Yep. As long as you've got the y and the x, he's diagonal. What's this one's y-intercept? 0. Okay, so I'm going to plot my y-intercept at 0. And then what's the slope this time? -1. So that means I'm going to go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, or up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1. Okay. And this has a rule as well. This time it's telling us that the xy, whatever the original ordered pair was, is going to become opposite of y, opposite of x. Okay, so knowing that, what do you think A prime is? Good. It wanted you to take the opposite of y, so the opposite of 10 is -10, and then take the opposite of x, and the opposite of 7 is -7. So now I'm going to plot that. I'm going to go left 10 and down 7. And here's my new A. Abel, can you tell me what my new B would be?
I just got to this problem because I was finishing the other one.
That's okay. You can still help me. This is the rule. The rule tells you that the original ordered pair xy will become the opposite of y, opposite of x. So how can I write this?
-4, 7.
Negative,
7.
-4, -7. You just take the opposite of the y and then the opposite of the x. And then I'm going to plot that. So left 4 and down 7. So there's my new B, B prime. And Caleb, with your concussion, can you tell me what your new C is?
What? I'm trying to catch that.
C prime.
Let's get there first. Okay, let's see. The B's right here. Okay. Let's see here.
I got it.
So the rule's telling you your ordered pair XY will become opposite of Y, opposite of X. So what's the opposite of Y?
You're doing this on purpose.
Which one's the Y?
The 4.
And it wants the opposite of 4, so it'd be a negative 4. And then it wants the opposite of X,
Which would be negative.
which would be negative 2. There we go. So I'm going to go left 4 and down 2. So there's my new C called C prime. And there's a reflection across the line, Y equals negative X. Can you imagine folding your paper over that diagonal line and the two triangles would land on top of each other?
Now it's
Okay, so this is what I am hoping you can get done before you leave today, so you have nothing to do from me over the weekend. I need you to do 5B, and then if you go back to the previous page, I want you to do 3A and 3B, and then slide down and do 4B. So that's 4 little problems. You've got 3A, 3B, 4B, 5B. Okay, so you have plenty of time to get it done in class as long as you're working on it, and then I can come around and I can assist you as well.
Geography got boring.